looks very athletic out there. He's not afraid to use his hands.
I just want to say one thing. I'm next in line for the belt. I'm next. It's my turn. It's my turn.
I just really want to obviously bounce back from a lackluster performance in my fight against Derek Lewis. So, and just really put on for everyone, especially in front of the crowds. That'll be really good.
Faster, I think I'm more explosive.
He just naturally, being a great big guy like that, is going to have good hands. If they land, they're going to hurt you. I guess that's what I'm saying about his game.
Chris Daukas versus Curtis Blaydes. Hey MMA fans of MMA Inside, today we bring it to you one of the most exclusive events that has been replaced. Originally meant to be a Jan Blachowicz fight, but now tagged the one between both different fighters. Before we jump right into the video, make sure to subscribe so you never miss any jab in the MMA world, where Chris Daukas will go toe-to-toe with one of the warriors of the eye vision, none other than Curtis Blaydes. News of the booking was first reported by Ariel Helwani Thursday evening, and later it was confirmed about the matchup with a source familiar with the situation. Curtis Blaydes, the number 4 ranked UFC heavyweight, currently holds a 15-3 professional MMA record. He has won 5 of his 6 bouts, with his last loss coming at the hands of Derek Lewis in February of 2021 by a second-round KO.
On each other's radar for quite a while. Oh, big right! Lewis does it again! Do you believe it? Derek Lewis with a knockout. He's got a dozen, tied for the most in UFC history.
Blaydes is coming off an impressive unanimous decision victory against Jairzinho Rozenstruik.
Unanimous decision, Curtis Blaydes.
While the odds may seem to favor Blaydes, but don't let that fool you. Even after taking a loss recently, Daukas is not a fighter to be taken lightly. Although Chris Daukas is ranked at number 7 in the UFC's heavyweight division, and also boasts a 12-4 record as a pro, adding to the profile how he has won 5 of his last 6 fights, he's coming off a first-round KO loss to Derek Lewis in what was his very first main event for the promotion.
I mean, come on, and then look at this.
Chris is cut as well. Big knee to the body.
How about Daukas still swinging back? Big right. Oh, Lewis puts him out. And he's your knockout king. The most knockouts in UFC history.
This would be the pointing fact why he will be taken as a light contender in the building matchup. UFC Columbus will take place at Nationwide Arena, Ohio on March 26, 2022. The originally scheduled main event was to feature former light heavyweight champ Jan Blachowicz versus Alexander Rakic. Blachowicz was forced to withdraw due to a neck injury. Although some fans were disappointed because of this withdrawal and taken down of the fight, it was later announced that an equally impressive fight was replaced on the card. Chris Daukas began his adventure with the UFC with a series of 4 knockouts, beating Shamil Abdurakhimov and Alexei Oleinik, among others. In December last year, however, he was knocked out by Derek Lewis. Theoretically, in standing up, the advantage should belong to Daukas, but Blaydes can neutralize it with his dimensions and the wrestling threat he brings to the octagon. Razor will also have a gigantic experience advantage on his side. Naturally, it has been seen multiple times that a wrestler often gives a very hard time to stand-up fighters, be it in any weight class. For instance, you can look at any fight of Khabib, how the Eagle has always been more capable from the opponents just on the basis of wrestling. For example, how he neutralized greatest strikers of right now such as Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Conor McGregor, and made all these elite strikers, which are literally perfect when it comes to striking and stand-up, they were seemingly so helpless in the matchup against Khabib. But it's not the theoretical aspect of the fight that is always certain about MMA. It has been seen endless times that a fighter with even most average stand-ups are enough to smash the jaw of the opponent. And in all of the points, Blaydes is not an ordinary fighter at all. Even if Daukas accidentally or intentionally knocks out Blaydes, it won't be much of a surprise, since it won't be the first time. But in all possible outcomes, MMA Inside predicts the fight in the favor of Blaydes. But it can also end in the other way, although the second one seems a lot less likely to happen. Comment down below what you think about the fight and who is your favorite in the next fight between these two fighters. So that's enough from us today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. And hey, subscribe, or Blaydes will wrestle with your grandpa. Subscribe, so I see you and your grandpa in my next video again.